11 fall camp practices now in the books for Nebraska. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. It was a heavy running back and quarterbacks day, and we talked with running backs coach Ryan Hell. Then right away you got the sense going into this 2021 campaign, there's been a chip on the shoulder of his guys.
Because there's, our guys, there's a lot of stuff out there. We don't have a very good group. What's the group? No one's unproven. Everything's unproven. So our guys want to go out there and prove that we have talent in the room and be able to be a position of strength on the football team. So there's a nice little motivation there, to be a position that helps our football team. We need to be, so that's one of many things, but that's something that our guys are really working hard because we want to be able to be factors on this offense.
Today particularly, it feels like three different players have emerged from the pack, led by freshman Gabe Urban.
I feel like I do a lot of things good, run the ball well, I can catch out the ball too. I'm very versatile, in many different ways, and that's what my game come into.
USC transfer Marquis Stepp has also been a story in camp. He's come back healthier, and I think he's turned some heads as well.
I feel like overall we all can do everything pretty well as a running back room. Time after time in practice, everybody's creating yards after contact. It's just not one person, it's everybody. Time after time, people are making people miss. It's everybody. So I feel like at this point, it's just, it's time to put it out there and let everybody else see it. It's been a question how the RBs are doing at Nebraska, but I feel like we have a pretty good room, and I think we're all just hungry and ready to show everybody what we're made of.
And then former four-star second-year freshman Sebastian Morrison out of Oklahoma, he's also had a strong camp.
He's done a really nice job. He weighs about 205 pounds. He's lost weight. He's changed his body in the summer. He's got really nice feet. He's always had nice feet, but even better now. His vision is getting better each day, even though he's had really good vision. He's dialed in. So he paid the price this summer. He's done well up to this point.
And regardless of what happens, you're going to need more than one of these guys in 2021.
Yeah, we're probably down right now to about 4, I think, and a couple other guys need to pick it up, or they'll be left behind.
Meanwhile, at quarterback, we talked to quarterbacks coach Mario Verduzco about Adrian Martinez and just the chemistry he's been able to establish with some of the newer receivers.
Yeah, it's been great because they did a lot of work in the offseason going all the way back to January. So those guys are always throwing. I know the quarterbacks threw as a group, just getting their own quarterback workouts in. But then they spent time with Omar and all those other cats during the summer. So it's been good. It really has been.
As for the number 2 quarterback job, that remains open.
Just like Frosty's looking for it, can they make the appropriate calls and make the right decisions and process the information as fast as possible as they're moving? Yeah, that's probably it in a nutshell.
We caught up, though, with all 3 of the backup quarterbacks for Nebraska, and each chimed in about where they sit in the race.
I don't know. I'm just going to keep competing, just like we all do. Every day, quarterback room comes to compete. No matter where we are that day, no matter what reps you're taking, we're all competing.
Yeah, like I told them, we're a good room. We're all close, so each and every day we strive to compete and make each other better.
Physically, this is the best I've ever felt in my life. Coach Duvall and Coach Strapp they always do an incredible job every offseason of getting us bigger, faster, stronger. But the quarterbacks kind of took it upon ourselves to, lead in the weight room. We had an incredible offseason, incredible spring, incredible summer. And I just look around and everybody's faster, everybody's stronger, everybody's leaner. So everybody's confident as far as our physical statures to see.
And heading into the spring, it was unknown if Nebraska would pursue a transfer quarterback, but because of the development of Heinrich Haarberg, that played a big reason why Verduzco said they chose to go with what they have.
I think Frosty felt comfortable with seeing Heinrich. I think he felt comfortable with that, knowing that the next piece of the puzzle was just getting him to understand the playbook and play fast and that sort of thing. Has always felt really good about Logan's decision making and his ability to play fast, and then it was just a matter of getting the stroke tuned up. So I think he felt good about that.
As for Smothers, something he continues to work on is his throwing release, and the coaches have worked with him on that quite a bit.
In spring, just working through some of those mechanical issues, you know. I think Frosty made a tremendous point when you guys had talked to him. You know, when you're thinking about those things, generally that makes it sometimes make it worse, right? But it just takes reps and reps and reps and drill work and isolation drills to ensure that the ball just comes out of your hand like it's nothing. And he's pretty much at that point right now. You know, he's a slider guy. You know, it's like taking the comparison between John Elway and Joe Montana. Let's say John was a pretty big cat. He was always going to generate a little bit more thrust on the ball than Joe, just because he was a bigger dude. You know, the mass piece of it. But Frosty feels good about where Logan is right now, and I do too.
In injury news, we didn't talk to Scott Frost, but there was no Travis Vokalek, no Austin Allen. Colton Feast, the defensive lineman, also out with a boot on his foot. Huskers back at it for practice 12 on Thursday. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.